San Diego's launched some pretty famous jukebox musicals, shows like Jersey Boys and Escape to Margaritaville that use existing pop songs to tell a story. Now, the Old Globe is hoping for a Broadway hit with its latest project, The Heart of Rock and Roll, featuring songs by 80s band Huey Lewis and the News.
One of the things that matters most to us is our reputation as an incubator of great new works of musical theater for the American stage. The Heart of Rock and Roll will be the Old Globe's 34th world premiere musical. And when it moves to Broadway, and I'm going to say that on the record, when it moves to Broadway, it will be the Old Globe's 25th Broadway transfer.
I used to fool around.
The Heart of Rock and Roll is about a musician who quits Chicago's dive bar scene and joins corporate America. Written by Jonathan Abrams and Tyler Mitchell, the musical is not based on Lewis's life, but it is inspired by his hit songs like The Power of Love and Hip to Be Square.
I found it amazing that they could actually weave this story and find a common thread with all these songs, because I'm trying to write about completely different subjects all the time. I don't want one song to have anything to do with another. And yet they managed to find a thread, and the way they explained it to me is that they just immersed ourselves in our music, heaven help them, listened to it day and night, jogged, etc. And this personality emerged that became the personality of this band. And somehow I think I see that.
The Heart of Rock and Roll comes at a new chapter in Lewis's life. The 68-year-old singer was recently diagnosed with a hearing disease that keeps him from performing live.
The show has been therapy for me because I can't sing. I can't hear pitch enough. I've been diagnosed with what they call Meniere's disease, which is actually a syndrome based on symptoms. They really don't know what it is. And my hearing distorts and low frequencies, so the music is impossible for me to listen to because I can't find pitch, so I can't sing, which is very depressing when I contemplate it. But this has been kind of therapeutic for me because it's something I can do and think about and work on, you know.
Through this process, Lewis has seen his radio-friendly songs transform into big Broadway-style numbers. He's also been able to connect with a generation of singers raised on his music.
Do you believe it's true?
Like the Heart of Rock and Roll star Matt Doyle.
I grew up in the same town as Huey Lewis in Ross, California, and moved there when I was about 12 years old, and I was obsessed with Back to the Future. So all my mom had to tell me was, Matt, the guy that wrote Back in Time and Power of Love lives like next door. And so I kind of became obsessed at a relatively young age and dived deep into, even all the B-sides and everything, and just listened to all of his albums, even through high school, driving to school, and saw him at the grocery store. But he didn't know that when they hired me, so I got to really creep him out and say his address when we first moved there, when we first got into rehearsal.
Did you really do that?
Yeah, I totally did. I was like 87 Lower Grove. He was like, what the hell is happening? He's awesome, and I'm a massive Huey Lewis fan, so this is a dream come true for sure.
But why exactly did Lewis pick San Diego as a place to launch his musical?
Well, it's not because I have a condo 1 hour away. The Old Globe has a wonderful cachet, and Barry Edelstein does such a great job here. When we first schemed this thing, this was our dream, was that we'd open here in San Diego at the Globe, and it's happened. So far, so good.
For KPBS Arts, I'm Nina Garin.